The cost of censorship is higher than ever. Our globalized existence depends on the free flow of information, and the power of authoritarian regimes depends largely on their ability to stop it from flowing. Which countries try hardest to control and suppress information? The government of Belarus has raided newsrooms, confiscated equipment, imprisoned journalists, and banned reporters from traveling. The remnants of its independent press operate underground. Independent websites are blocked, and access to the internet requires identification. Although Cuba released its last imprisoned journalists in 2011, the domestic media are still controlled by the Communist Party and must adhere to strict government goals. Independent bloggers work on websites hosted overseas. Only some foreign journalists are granted visas to visit. Saudi authorities have the right to appoint and fire senior editors. Violations of the local media laws are punished arbitrarily and often harshly. Political unrest in the country's large eastern province has gone uncovered because journalists are barred. Reforms in Burma have not yet extended to the harsh laws governing media and electronics. All news must be submitted to censors before it can be published. No one is allowed to own a computer without a government license. No independent media outlets are based in Uzbekistan. Access to some outside websites and even keywords are blocked. 5 reporters are serving extended prison terms. Foreign journalists are excluded. In Equatorial Guinea, President Teodoro Obiang and his associates control all information. Everything is slanted to reflect positively on the regime. State media do not cover international news unless a top official travels abroad. Iran uses imprisonment of journalists to quash critical news coverage. Reformist publications are often banned and their staff sent to prison. Satellite broadcasts and millions of websites are blocked. Sophisticated techniques are used to detect interference with anti-censorship software. Bashar al-Assad has imposed a blackout on coverage of Syria's unrest, excluding foreign journalists and arresting locals. Dozens of journalists have been detained without charge or gone missing. At least 9 journalists have been killed, 6 with the government believed culpable. News in North Korea comes almost exclusively from the official Korean Central News Agency, which supplies a steady diet of propaganda. Internet access is limited to a monitored and censored internal system with no ties to the outside world. The only media allowed to operate in Eritrea are state-controlled. Journalists are conscripted into work and have no editorial freedom. They are instructed how to cover stories. Journalists suspected of sending information outside the country are thrown into prison without trial. The government expelled the last foreign correspondent in 2007. All internet traffic is routed through a government service provider.